Welcome to the NH Sports Page Game of the Week. We're here in Somersworth, where the Hilltoppers host the Stevens Cardinals of Claremont. My name's Elliot Bless for NHSportsPage.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by 900 Degrees Pizza out of Manchester. You can find them on the web at 900degrees.com or on Twitter at 900 Degrees. Somersworth comes into the game at 4-1. They're coming off a victory over Sanborn where they won 37-0. Their only loss on the season is to Monadnock, where they went on the road and lost a tough one, whereas Stevens comes in at 4-0. They've actually beaten that Monadnock team, but really haven't faced a lot of real tough competition this year. So this game should be a good testament to how good they are and where they're going to go from here the rest of the season. Defensively, both teams are really good. Somersworth holds their opponents between 8 and 9 points, whereas Stevens is below 7. So I expect a very good defensive battle, possibly a game in the teens or even lower. Offensively, Somersworth, the Hilltoppers really rely on Drew Franker. They're do-it-all senior running back, quarterback, defensive back. He returns kicks, he does kickoffs, kicks extra points. He really does it all for them. On the other side of the field, quarterback Logan Batchelder for Stevens. He's a Players Lounge member on NHSportsPage.com. He really tries to manage the offense for the Cardinals. He's not going to try to go through the air too much if he doesn't have to. Ideally, the Cardinals are running the ball 30-40 times a game, controlling the clock, and taking care of the ball. It's a beautiful night for football. Temperatures in the 60s. We'll be back at halftime to take a look at the stats and do a summary. Enjoy the first half highlights, and we'll see you at halftime here on NHSportsPage.com.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist.
This is 20% skill, 80% beer, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he f***ing with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a f***ing nihilist porcupine. He's the type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat.
He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew.
Score of the half here in Somersworth is 13 for the Hilltoppers and 0 for the Stevens Cardinals. Story of the game so far, just like we said in the beginning, is defense. If not for a couple miscues, this game could even be a lot closer than it is. In the first quarter, Drew Franker scored from a 1 yard out on a touchdown run around the right-hand corner, then followed up with kicking the extra point. In the second, we had a We had a botched punt attempt by Stevens in their own end zone. The punter was not even looking as the referee blew the whistle, and it actually went off his helmet. Somersworth fell on it for the touchdown, and that's how they got their 13 points. So we've really got a close game here at the half. Stevens has had a little bit of trouble moving the ball. The Hilltopper defense has been real stout, pushing them back. If anything, they've been going backwards as opposed to forwards. The last possession of the first half, and a little bit interesting here, Logan Batchelder for the Stevens Cardinals was not on the field, even though they were deep in Somersworth territory with an opportunity to score. So we'll keep an eye on that for the second half. We'll be back with player and coach interviews at the end of the game. Thanks for watching on nhsportspage.com. Thanks to our sponsor, 900 Degrees Pizza out of Manchester.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist.
This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he f***ing with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20%.
We're here in Somersworth where the Hilltoppers have defeated Stevens Cardinals 27-0. Real good game. Coming into it, you must be very proud of your defense and how they played tonight.
Oh, sure, yeah, the defense played a very good game. Anytime we can put up the goose egg to 0, it's a great thing for our defense.
Absolutely. Talk about your three skill players here. I mean, you got Drew Franker, he's got the touchdown around the edge in the first half. Curtis Michaud had a touchdown, and then Josh Ream with almost 200 yards tonight and another TD at the end there. Talk about those guys, that crew, your senior crew there.
All the seniors, you know, they're the heart and soul of our football team, and you know, Ream and Drew and Kurt, those guys are workhorses. They can do anything out there. They need to start holding on to the ball a little better. I know it was a slick ball tonight, but you know, they had a real good game. But there's other things they need to improve on as well.
Is there anything you take out of this game for next week? And I know you got to bye the week after that, but you know, there were some things you can work on.
Oh, absolutely. There's always things we're going to work on, and I think we left a lot of points on the field tonight.
Yeah.
You can't turn the ball over, you know, when you're driving to score. When you get down in the red zone, you have to score, and we didn't do that 3 separate times tonight. So that was a little bit disappointing. Those are things we'll work on.
Now you got 2 more games left. You got to buy in between. They're both at home. What are you looking forward to? Are you looking past those games to the playoffs at all, or what's next up on the slate for you guys?
We're never going to look past anybody. We got a tough Interlakes team coming up. I don't care what their record is. They've played a lot of teams tough, and we're going to prepare for them like we would any other team. So we're going to take those 2 games. We're going to do what we need to do, and hopefully we can stay healthy and move on from there.
Congratulations, Coach. Great game.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're here with Josh Ream. You racked up, do you even know how many yards you racked up tonight?
No.
Almost 200. We got you at 198 and a touchdown. So real good game, ripping off runs 10, 15 yards at a time. What was the key to your success in the running game tonight?
Well, the biggest key to my success was just the line. The line opened up some big holes, and all I had to do was just get through those holes. And right when I had the ball, I saw something and just hit it and kept running.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to in the next couple of weeks? I know you guys got an off week coming up, but Interlakes next week.
Yeah. Well, we're going to focus on these 2 games. Try and keep our record at the best record we can, so we can get a home playoff game is what we're looking for, and shoot for the playoffs.
All right. Congratulations. Good game, man.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. At Somersworth, where the Hilltoppers won 27-0. Early on, it looked like it could be a defensive battle, and for Somersworth, it was. They scored a defensive touchdown, had a couple of turnovers. They had a few turnovers on offense themselves, but they really controlled this game on the ground from the start. Josh Ream with almost 200 yards of offense and a touchdown. Drew Franker had a touchdown run as well. And their other running back, Curtis Michaud, also had a touchdown. So these guys were really hammering it on the ground. Really good performance from them. We'd like to thank our sponsor, 900 Degrees Pizza, for sponsoring the game. And make sure you come back to nhsportspage.com and read up on our articles next week. We'll see you next time.
One has made a decision to kill a person, even if it will be very difficult to succeed by advancing straight ahead, they will not do to think about going